Like the blue skies, we don't appreciate the sun until it rains.
Body in the back, laying on the cold ground. I ain't going back. I might end up in the coffin. You can scare me. They be bluffing. I got reasons to fuck up every night and get a chance every morning.
The multi and one of the greatest musicians in all of human beings in the history of the world. Your friend, my friend, Haley's wife. Oh wait, I said Haley's wife. I said, hey, damn it. Yeah, you got that yummy, 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 yummy.
This might beat up
Yeah,
Bieber,
babe, yeah, babe.
Thought it'd be cool to do a shoot on this thing. About to go inside and cut the song "Running Over."
Running over, deadass. I'm not even joking. What are the odds of this? I didn't even know, but I just got finished listening to that song.
I've tried to take a real step back and allow him his process. And my involvement in the earlier albums is finding songs and finding producers and finding writers. But really from Journals on, his process usually starts with him just going in and experimenting for a solid 6 months before we even talk one song.
Wow. See, like, that sounds more realistic to people and me, because if I go in, bro, there's no way I am going in randomly one day, finding a beat I like, writing a whole entire song to it, and then poof, it's done in a day or done in a week or even a month. There ain't no way. What?
Hey!
You know who's here?
Yo, I'm so pumped. You know who's here?
Right.
Yeah, of course he is.
Yeah.
Hey, he's here.
I initially got connected to Justin back in 2009. Yeah, the joke was always like, yeah, Usher hired me to be his swagger coach.
Here, no, you do this.
We'll do the ad libs and then we'll
Oh
just go
God.
from there. Okay. Josh just wants to go home.
I kind of forgot he sings.
Perspective from life.
See, that's what it's gonna sound like if I sing right now. Do that exactly.
Oh, new perspective from life.
Okay. That's great. That's really good. Okay, you see what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Whole new perspective of life.
Watching Justin do what he does is pretty
Pretty beauty.
special. I mean, in the studio, in that booth, like he goes into a different world, and he's just really good at what he does. And it's cool to be able to like watch the process of it all.
Yeah, every time I come around, you get it done.
50-50 love the way you split it. 100 racks, I'm spinning back. Let him match your lady face.
Justin's enabled my whole entire career. About 10 years we've been working together.
Pa-pa. Oh, so close.
I love Josh. He helps facilitate everything, makes everything a lot easier.
Yeah.
And I've known him for so long, and we just have a chemistry, and we just vibe together, so.
Yeah, me and Josh are super close.
You know, we collaborate in different ways. I get songs for him, I cut his vocals, I mix his vocals, I mix his music. Just like a music curator for Justin.
I think Josh Goodwin is incredibly instrumental in his process.
He works with a lot
Been
of people.
working
He's,
together,
yeah, I
vocal
was gonna say
engineering,
he's,
album producer
awesome.
for a long time now.
Alright.
Oh, give me 1 second here.
Nah.
Finish prepping this.
Because we work fast, bro.
Oh, we were very fast.
Come on.
It's true.
He puts you in kind of tough situations, but at the end of the day, those situations make you strong.
My favorite thing about working with Josh is probably just the fact that I love him as a person. I'd love to just sit in a room with him.
see, like, people want me to like learn how to do some shit like this. I mean, sure, you have to be in a way a professional and like just basically, you know a lot about this, but I'm just saying, like, look at that. I feel like I'd be directing like a plane with all them buttons. Like, you know how like I think that's what the inside of a plane looks like. Like, bro, what do you press first? Like,
Those situations
okay, yeah,
make you
sorry,
strong.
but That's what I meant.
My favorite thing about
There's like
working
just no
with
way
Josh is
that I could be able to do that
probably,
shit.
just the fact
Too
that
many
I
buttons.
love him as a person. I'd love to just sit in a room with him and just chill. So like the fact that I get to like hang, listen to tunes, like vibe, laugh. We have a really similar sense of humor.
Hey, Josh, I don't pay you to go to the bathroom, bro. Just so you know.
Josh is kind of the recording Sherpa. Josh is really the only one in the room, cutting him and vocal producing him and helping him pick the songs. Josh is a very integral part of Justin making music and has been since the beginning. There isn't an album Justin's worked on that Josh hasn't been a part of with him.
He knows when I'm like, I don't have it during the day. Like sometimes I'll come in and I'll be like, it just won't be a day for me to like get anything done. He'll just basically.
We all have those days.
All right, JB, like, let's just
come back and get it tomorrow.
You know, and I know I don't take that as like, what, you think I'm shitty today? I'm just like, yeah, you're right, I just don't have it today.
Where you going, don't go far, love. Blessings sent to me, that's what you are, love. Ride through life with me, hop in the car, love. Blessings sent to me, that's what you are.
I love being a part
See,
of
like some songs like these, that song I don't think is out, and it fucking needs to be like right now.
process. I love watching him do what he's so good at. Even if it means me laying on the couch until 3, 4 in the morning, binge watching TV shows and just being around, I just enjoy the energy that goes into it. We turn it into a really fun process. You know, we get friends around and people just kind of
Kenny J.
And I don't know, I just feel
Kenny.
at home wherever he is. So if he's holed up in the studio, that feels like home to me.
Singing songs, sharing his music, it's one of the things that makes him happy. It's one of the things that he loves to do. It feeds his soul. So to see him back in the studio, it brings me joy because I see the joy he gets from making music and sharing music. I'm pumped. I missed hearing his voice.
Remember never feeling good enough. All I ever did was let you down. Never understood why you stayed around. Ever since I can remember.
Another song, Fire,
I believe
not
Justin
out.
started taking more control of his creative ideas. As a young artist, you know, things were chosen for
I don't
him.
think it is.
And now he's fully accountable
Wish
for his
you
choices
would. That was
himself.
on the most recent
He's in
one.
a once in a lifetime.
Intentions, that was on
spot
Changes.
in,
Changes
you know,
was
in
on
his
Changes.
whole life right now.
This is gonna be so beautiful. I'm gonna destroy this part, bro.
He is such a perfectionist and he's so good at what he does that there's a whole different energy when Justin is really like in his zone and really doing his thing that I can't really explain. And maybe by watching this, people will kind of get a glimpse into his world.
Just gonna get into the zone real quick. Sometimes it feels good to cry, cry. That was hard. That was hard, dude.
He works extremely hard. He's a perfectionist. You know, he wants to recut songs all the time, like, because he hears things that other people don't hear.
We gotta
Yup.
recut double negative. Because that's an old local. We should cut changes today, right? Line by line.
You cut it already? Or?
Yeah, it sounds terrible.
Okay.
Am I a perfectionist? Oh, yeah.
I feel it. This is me. Every single time you guys see a cover and maybe think, you know, it was like one take, or even if it maybe sounds a little shitty, this is me right here. Always redoing the shit. Yeah, I'm always redoing the shit.
The reason why I sing it so many times and people probably don't understand.
Because you know we
I
want it.
Perfect.
Preach.
I can never remake this album. It just once it comes out, it's out.
Yup.
You know, so it's got to be perfect.
I think for me, things have always been so polished and so like perfect, and everything needed to be so perfect, and I just felt like I had to worry about literally everything. Like, don't touch your face that way. Don't touch your hair. You're ruining. You got a stain on your shirt. Like, that's why these little things. Like, I really just don't want to even make that a huge deal. But anyways, I could get how audio could get f***ed if I'm doing this the whole time.
I'm done. That's it, right? That's a wrap on Yummy. See you next Next song. Ya freaks.
That one was really short. Let's do part 3. I'm like so scared that I'm gonna dump this over here. Grammy Award winner.
I don't pay you to eat. I don't pay you to stand around here, paint your toes, drinking IPAs. What do you think this is, vacation? We're making a damn album here. I got this documented. You're over here lounging.
This song is awesome.
Sígame bonita, baby, ay, ay.
Yeah, sígame bonito, baby, ay, ay.
Justin's work ethic is random, but it's very strong. It's Sunday, hanging out with the family.
It's gonna be
pool
me in
party.
the booth trying to sing in
Justin,
English
like,
and
studio question
Slovak.
mark. And like I'm here having a barbecue, cooking food, and like I'm like, oh damn. And I'm like, how long? He's like, 20 minutes.
Just seeing the drive and the work that goes into it, it's a lot. It takes a lot of hard work.
Is it noche?
Sí, noche.
Noche.
He says sí.
Hasta. You don't pronounce the H?
Hasta.
Hasta de la noche.
I don't speak Spanish. Singers are good at imitating.
Could you
So I
imagine?
guess I'm just good at imitating. I can hear it and then just repeat it.
Hasta de la noche de mañana.
Like, I don't speak any fluent language other than my main one, English, and I like make a song like fully in a different language. Like, that'd be like, I'd be impressed to myself. Like,
Yeah.
Hasta de la noche de mañana. Yeah.
Hey.
Hasta de la noche. Okay.
De la.
Yeah, I'm just, bro.
Sorry.
It's okay. Sorry. Now you're excited. Sígame bonita, baby, ay, ay. I'm off the scale as you sipping my tie. Viva la vida, we live the high life. I give you anything that you want.
Watching somebody work and live in
like
their purpose is.
I don't know what it is, but I love it. Going like from English to another language, that language to another, like to English. You know, like, it's like
watching somebody work and live in their purpose is extremely gratifying, especially for me. And like seeing him sink his teeth and finding joy and doing what he loves and doing what he's like purposed to do.
He just kind of writes and we kind of narrow it down to what he wants the body of work to be.
We're able to get all this bed of ideas and songs and really cherry pick the ones that are tight and put that on the board of songs.
Pooh Bear's gonna get back in the lab
Pooh
again
Bear.
this week. Cut over to Pooh Bear.
yeah. W Man's right there.
Pooh Bear is Justin's main collaborator in terms of writing, who knows Justin so well.
Need you permanent in my life, always.
When Justin calls and like gives him
See, like that right there is the person that I need in my life. You know, like I, in a way, clearly I'm able to find a beat. I'm able to so-called make a song, like, you know, with writing. But him, Pooh Bear, he puts it into like, you know, real song lyrics, that type of thing. You know, like I would just
outline
write
an
and
idea
rime
of
words
who
and that's
knows
really
what
it.
to
And
do
it
with
sounds
and we would
horrible.
Go with it.
He'll make it sound real good.
Yeah.
Justin's great at challenging me creatively. His work ethics are so amazing.
Him and Pooh have an amazing chemistry. A lot of these verses that they write together.
Can't nobody want nobody. Can't. Need you pump. Ain't nobody ever gonna take your place.
Hey.
He's one of the most prolific songwriters of our generation. He writes 3 songs a day, sometimes every day. Hundreds of songs, literally.
Yeah, Pooh Bear's been someone who has just been in my life for a very long time, and I love him and I respect him, and I think he's a tremendous human being.
Or is it, no, you'll be permanent in my life, right?
Yeah.
Let me get that. You'll be permanent in my life. Always.
Ain't nobody ever gonna take.
Yeah, okay. Ain't nobody ever gonna take your place.
I think he knows me, you know, and he knows what I'm going through, and he kind of sees my journey. He's got a mind like no
That would
other.
be
He's so talented.
so
and he
much
helps
cooler
me
as well.
articulate what I
Like you
wanna
have
say.
this person that's kind of been with you all your life and seen all the ins and outs, and he can help you so much.
Better than I think anybody.
What you say? Take what's
Yeah,
up?
go. Just go
Ain't
instead
nobody ever gonna take.
Yeah, instead of gonna.
No, that's way cooler. Gone, cause he's gone's country.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody ever gonna take your place.
Your place.
Let's get that.
I think we're each other's spirit animals. We've got a rhythm down. We figured each other out, and we're able to deliver, which is one of the harder parts to do in the music business is to deliver.
It's freakishly talented. You're freakishly talented.
Man, thank you.
This is my scare right here.
Run out of, you know, words and the melodies and stuff.
So this producer named
And
Tiny,
then
I
Justin's
haven't
face
seen any
is
beats.
my face. I'm just waiting for, you know, me to run out of lyrics, melodies, and words and shit.
So this producer named Tiny, I have him send me beats just in case Justin wants to write to something. And I happen to be at the record plant with Pooh Bear. And Pooh Bear asked if I had any beats, so I played a couple tiny ones.
Is that a different person?
He loved Habitual, and then Justin asked if Pooh Bear has sent any new songs over. And I was like, well, we just did this one together a couple weeks ago at Record Plant.
What do you want to do? Got a new Pooh Bear record that he just sent.
Just to think that we've been out here this whole time, working through the seasons. Never crossed paths till we had a reason. Now it's my stage, so our lives ain't no repercussions. Never get enough, I'm on it for you. What you want, not for a moment, but forever. No, it sounds untraditional, yeah. Never ungrateful for it. That's how we want it. I bet you all
Yeah, you ready? So, Pooh Bear basically partnered with me on every song on this album. He wrote this song with the help of this guy over here.
Habitual. It's one of my favorite songs.
I'm gonna go cut it. I just heard it for the first time.
It's like not often where I hear something right away and I'm like, this is so tight. Let's get in the booth now and cut it.
He cut it that night. There's only been a couple songs he's done that with. Most songs he has to live with, make sure it's, you know, worth him putting all his energy into it. And it's like a first date, you know, not every first date you score, right? You know, you want to take your time with it and make sure you're doing the right thing. It's like the same thing with the song. I'm not saying scoring like a creepy way. I'm like, you know, like chemistry matches score.
The thing about coming back to the studio and jumping in this music thing is habit forming. His love for it is habitual.
Bar, drop the mic, pop.
My love for you's habitual, yeah.
Justin always, in his process, has not wanted a lot of people around. So that hasn't changed that much. It usually is just usually him and Josh when he's cutting the record.
My love for you's habitual, yeah.
Frick.
Frickin' frick.
My love for
Superstars just feel like whatever they sing is amazing because of who they are.
Nope.
And he's
False.
able to just completely push that to the side.
Yeah.
And just, you know, strive for greatness.
Is it too hard?
Cause we a normal person out here, yo.
never ungrateful for it. That's how we want
That's how soft he is.
And at the same time, he's extremely humble. And in the past, the media
That's the
has
word right
kind of
there.
like played him out to be something completely different. But
And I'm not gonna lie, you know, clearly from the media, you know, with things I would see during like high school or during his very, very bad times, I would kind of agree with that. I'm like, oh, yo, he's like out of control. But now when, you know, you get to see the real him, he's showcasing what he really does, and, you know, he's clearly grown from his mistakes. Like I said, that's the greatness of it. It's so
being around him, being up and close with him for 7 years now, it just lets me see that he's a sweetheart, you know, a big-hearted individual, and he just wants to be the best version of himself that he could possibly be.
Yeah, can you send me those? Yeah. Like, just, like, literally spend 10 on each or something.
Other than the office,
the office. there.
Showed up.
But did I show out? That's the biggest thing.
If I could be best friends with any celebrity, it's gotta be him. He's been around, we're breathing, so thankful. Like that transition from like the video, like Michael D. Ratner is awesome at making videos. I need him on my shit.